Oh, do I got it right? Oh, there we go. I get my phone up here. Good morning, friends. Let me just bring my, hopefully we got it right. Bring myself up. There we go. Hi, Pam. Hi, Beth. Good morning. Hello, Norma. Okay. Sorry I'm running late. My daughter called and was being chatty. It seems pixelated. Okay, hold on. I know it was kind of last minute and everything was set up because I was on a telehealth appointment earlier. All right. Let me see if I can fix it here. Good morning, Julia. Hold on. Maybe, nope, I did do that right. Still pixelated. Let me see. It looks clear through my camera there. Hi, Abraham. Let me know if it clears up. It does look pixelated. Let me see if I put something underneath, if it will. Let me see. Oh, this is why I hate fussing with lives. Still pixelated. Okay, let me see. Not clear. Thank you, Norma. Hold on. Sorry, you guys. I'm taking you down for a minute. Let me see. Cleaning my lens. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Why is it like that? She said that like... Hopefully that helped. All right, let me see if I can squeeze myself back in the holder here. Better? Oops, gone again. What? All right, let's see if I lift it. I'm going to try to go high. I'm going to try to go up high here so I can bring my box over. So this morning I am here to unbox the Crop and Create for the fall 2025. Once again. Is that better? Oh, Abraham says it's good now. It's better. Okay. Fingers crossed. It's good. So we'll start. I'll start by showing the book. And I will post links for anybody who wants to, is interested in checking it out. I do this each time. But they curate a beautiful book with all the classes and instructions. And so that's usually in the box. Let me see if I can. So when you get the box, it's a beautiful box. I have a net in here that comes, and this was a 10.5-pound box. Has the beautiful teal seal, made in Canada. And it is stuffed. I've pulled things out because I've been doing my homework, so I'm going to set it to the side. I'm going to try to follow through, starting in the beginning with the classes. So it's good. It's better. Hopefully we don't lose chat. I'll do the unboxing, and then I have a couple of things I want to show after, because I told a friend I would show the tip-to-tip method on the Copic markers. So we got this nice little pouch This is starting off. This is Tailored Expressions. Expressions. So they included their beautiful rubber stamps. And this year's project included their desk calendar, which was really cool. So they included the base and the 2026 calendar. We got coordinating stencils. I mean, not stencils. Coordinating dies. Oh, sorry, Pam. It's okay if you don't watch. I understand, friend. I know. You know I do these. You know I do these each time. Pam is sad, friends, because she ordered, she signed up, but she got the bonus day. So the event is, it starts on the 26th, which is Friday, September 26th. And the main event is 3 days, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then there's a bonus day on Monday. Poor Pam. She signed up for the bonus day and didn't. Okay, Pam. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my friend. And then last night when they did their unboxing, she was super sad because she didn't order the other 3 days. I feel bad. I get FOMO too, and that's exactly why I jumped on to the bonus day with the 3-day event. So anyways, Tailored Expressions. Last in the spring, we got their quad stencils, which was really cool. I love them so much. And this fall, we got their designer layering stencils, which gives us these little square, it's 6 little square stencil images that will fit on the front of the little calendar pages that they included so that you can, decorate your calendar. So that's the first class. Thank you guys for joining. It's nice to see everyone. I believe this is my last live before my hiatus. Next class was scrapbook.com. They always have a super awesome kit. So they always include a huge die set. And I show these each year because a lot of people don't know what it is. And there's always new people coming to the channel. They don't know what it is. And I like to show them so that you kind of know what you're getting. And because it does seem like kind of an expensive thing to get, but they do offer a payment arrangement. So you just make like a monthly payment. So it makes it affordable for everyone. But this is their dies that they included. I really love the fall themes that we got. And then, of course, you get their A2 size, which is the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 double-sided designer paper pad. And this collection is the Oak Lane. But I love all the fall colors. So we got that. We got a stamp set. And they included some really cute Oak Lane rub-ons. I love all the little critters. Super, super fun. So each class is taught by an instructor for the company. And then usually they plan to make about 3 projects. And but you get a heck of a lot more supplies than what they give you so that you can continue. And obviously some of it, it's not consumable. So you'll have plenty of stuff later on, like the stamps and dies, obviously. So that was scrapbook.com. The next one is Spellbinders. And they always include, now like I said, I've been doing homework, so I have some of it torn apart. Hey, Maddie. Oh, and there went, sorry to boop in the camera. These are all my extra dies that I kind of I had left over because you do multiple things for different colors when you're prepping for homework. Good gracious. Let me just get these off my desk. And I can't bear to toss anything, so I figured I would just take these and I can use them for random projects. So they, whoops, and there's still more, friends. So they have recently, since they came out with their color wheel cardstock, have been including the good morning, Addie. Welcome in. Hi, Karen. Hi, Barbara. I might be missing someone. Hopefully, not. If I do, I apologize. They always include a specially curated cardstock pack for us to use with the kit. Oh, there went some flowers. So we got a little sentiment stamp set, some cutting dies. My good gracious, I had a ton of dies left. Goodness. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of their kit this year. I do like the florals. The florals were nice. So you get, you know, their dies. I love their dies that they're cut apart too. You don't have to snip them. But this was the main die set for their kit. Were these Staffordshire dogs. They're like historically known in the UK. Hey, I'm all out and about, so watching. Okay. No worries. But they were cute. I don't know. Cute, but I don't know. They're cute, but they creep me out. And then they included this really cool embossing folder, which I did love this because it's an extra large size. But if you look, this is an A2 panel. It has, you're basically getting two embossing folders because they gave you, you know, this little archway, and then you have like the weave on the other side. So that was super cool. So we got the embossing folder, the two die sets, a sentiment stamp, and we got their paper pack from their color wheel cardstock. So that is Spellbinders. Next class is, sorry, digging around here. Lawn Fawn. I probably should have laid everything out. Hi, Queen Bee. Good morning. And I try to keep all the die cuts in my bag this time. Careful now, Dawn. Careful. So they always have really cute stuff too. My favorite is this die set, the Pumpkins and Leaves die set. We also got this Hill Border and the Thanks die. Cute little autumn mice and the coordinating dies. And then they included their new, and I think last spring we got these too because these were new last year. Their new coloring stencils, which are super fun. So that was them. And of course we did get some paper, but I cut my paper. So morning, Dana. Who else did I miss? I see Diane in there. I thought I saw someone write hi, Di. It was just hi, Dawn. Anyway, so that, and they, like I said, included some paper. Oh, here's Karen's favorite. Miss Gina K included a ginormous die set this year, and I was so excited to see this set. It is Christmas, so I'm always happy that the fall kits do include a couple of Christmas classes. It's always nice because I don't sign up for the holiday one. They do offer a holiday event, so so that is also available for those that do just like the holiday. Oh, hey, Dana. Thank you. Thank you. I am actually going on sabbatical starting on Friday, so I won't be joining any kind of hops or anything. But thank you so much for extending the invitation. So Gina K's Peaceful Poinsettia, or poinsettia, for those that say poinsettia. Beautiful kit. Also came with coordinating, like the layering stencils to stencil and color it up. I really love these. We've gotten several from her now of these little background stamps, which I love, and I always love her sentiments. So that was her kit, which was lovely. I do appreciate it though, Dana. Maybe when I come back, I'll look you up and, you know, maybe join some collabs or something. Oh, really? Am I Queen Bee? Oh, goodness. It figures too, right? I decide to go on vacation. So another favorite kit that we get too is Stephanie Bernard's The Stamps of Life. I have been following that girl for years and years, and I just love her. And I love her kits. Oh, these are some of the cutouts that I already cut. But she always includes a really fabulous paper pad. It's 6x6. You get 24 double-sided sheets. And she coordinates these perfectly with what she includes in her class kit. I love Gina's kits too, Norma. Poinsettia is my flower of December. Very beautiful. Yes, yes. Hi, Clint. Good afternoon. So her papers, and this is what I'm talking about. I'll show you. This was a beautiful fall set. Does she have a name? I guess it just says featuring the sunflower, the sun. Oh, those are her colors. Huh. So maybe there's no name. But anyway, let me just try to show you a couple of the sheets. This is what I'm talking about. So when she does a kit, here we go. Here's one I didn't cut into. When she does a kit and she does her paper pads, she includes in her paper pads, which I think is fabulous. And I wish more companies would include these, you know, a couple of pages in their paper pads. But this year's die, she always does amazing fun fold dies too. And this one is the rounded center step up die. And it comes with all of these little pieces like the leaves and pumpkins. So these dies actually coordinate with the paper. And so the arch, you can cut out that. So it's fabulous. I love it. So you'll do the center step card, which is really, really cute. I'm excited about that. And then she also included the wonky chevron stencil, which I'm excited about. So I love the stencils anyway. And you can use them beyond the kit, you know. I can use them on my gel plate. I can use them in my journals. So not just stamping. And the little die cuts are cute too. Like if you do mini albums, you can include them. Ephemera. So that was Stamps of Life. I think it was last fall, possibly. Picket Fence was new to jump into the game. Hi, Cheryl. I don't know. They included their own project pouch. They also included this dot stencil, which is really cool. We got some really cool pastes and stuff last time from them. These are all my dies I cut, but they included some gems. This is glitter. There's several generic type ink pads in the primary colors. And also this is a gold. Let me see how they describe it. Let me go to their page. I forget, or I could just look in my contents, because that's another thing in the book. It is opaque gold splatter, because also in the book they include the schedule, but you also get a checklist of everything that you need and all of the supplies. They tell you what inks they use if they don't include them in the kit, but they really set you up for success. So And then we got a heap and load of dies, and they just stuck theirs in a bag, which I'm okay with because I'll put them on a magnetic sheet. Yeah, but these cards were baby themed, which, you know, kind of late for me by a couple of years. My grandbabies were done, but you know, I'm sure we'll find a use. But oh, I don't want to stick that in there. So they curated a really nice kit, and I guess no, we didn't get stamps with them this time because this says welcome baby, so we cut that right out. Oh, thank you, Queen Bee. You're so supportive. You're so supportive. All right, next class, we had Picket Fence. So the next one, you guys all know and love, which was Ranger, Simon Hurley by Ranger. And he curated a really cool kit also. So we got some snowflake stencils in a 6x6. And I'm really excited. This kit and one of the other kits, the kit by SCT, was amazing. He did the seasonal trees. So you get the basic tree, and then you can add lights or snowflakes, if you want to call it, or the leaves to the tree, which was really cool. A really cute stamp set with the little ice skating critters. Some nice sentiments. So that's kind of what they look like. A couple bottles of his solar spray we got this time in the Royal Flush and the Beluga, which is fun. And I think we got pastes last time, solar paste. Coordinating dies that go with the stencil. And we got the Astro paste. And this is a newer one. It's called Unicorn Horn. So it's got kind of like a bluish glittery ness inside the clear paste. Hi, Lala. I saw you live this morning and I couldn't jump on because my morning was filled with appointments. Oh, yeah. And I'm kind of rushing, but not trying to rush too fast, but I'm trying to fit this in between a couple of other appointments today. So that is Simon Hurley. So that's that. Running out of room. Okay, so we're still on day 2. Okay, we're moving to day 3, which always starts out with, let me just set this stuff on the floor, guys. Bear with me. And it's cool. I have lots of floor space now since I did my craft room reset. So, all right. Day 3 starts with Concord and 9th. And I'm always thrilled with their kits. This year, this is, I don't know, it's Autumn Splendor, but someone was mentioning last night, I guess Concord and 9th also did one of these cover plate dies in the roses, and I guess Jennifer McGuire had made a ton of cards using it. So this one is really cool because it has like the mum type flowers and leaves, so really cool. So that's what that looks like. Really fun, and like I said, not just for my card maker friends. Really nice sentiments, and of course they always include their cardstock colors, and they also include the inks that you'll be using. So I've acquired all the Concord and 9th inks that I have are cubes, and I've got them all from these kits, these events. Good morning, Vicki. It is Abraham. They stuffed them full. I am so surprised, sir. They have not jumped on the wagon, because they're just amazing. So, and I'll tell you at the end what it cost me being in the U.S. Canada, I think their monies are a little different. And I'm not sure about the state of our world right now, how it's going to be affected come their next event for spring, or the next big event. So I don't know. And I'm taking a break on this because of my indefinite hiatus. I'm kind of jumping off the wagon. So this is my last event box for a little bit. So, Lala, yes, Queen Bee, you got it. It's the Crop and Create um, virtual event through Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine. Um, Next class, Hero Arts. And what I love about it is whether you're a seasoned crafter or you're someone that's just starting out in crafting, whether it's card making, stamping, or whatever, these are great because you get you get a taste of all these different companies' things, and then you can decide, which ones you like best. The teachers are fabulous. I think this year with Hero, who is it? You guys might, if you watch Hero Arts, I think it's Shannon Pelletier. She does Hero Arts. So they included their oversized the U with the shadow and a bunch of small sub-sentiments. You got layering stencils, a set of 5 of those, which are fabulous because I did my homework, so they're done, and that's what you get. And can you imagine this for all seasons? You don't have to keep the fall colors. You can change it up so it's spring or summer. Vicky, I am taking a break just because I need to do a life reset. I need to take care of things in my own life and my in-person life. So yeah, I need to take a break. And from social media, I tend to get consumed by it, and I get sucked in by all of the lies and all of the things. And my daughter calls it doom scrolling when she's on Instagram, and you're just going and you just get sucked in sometimes. And I really have a lot of stuff going on in my own personal life and in my partner's life, and just stuff that needs tending to when I'm not good at balancing. So I'm learning some boundaries, and it was a tough decision because trust me, it's going to be an adjustment. But yeah, so that was Hero Arts kit. You got the stamp, you got the stencil, and I think that's all that came in their kit. Let me see. It seems like it's chintzy, but sometimes that's all you need, though. Sometimes you just need just the basics, and you can do incredible things. I think she did include some cardstock from the Spellbinders pack, but yeah, so we just, you are the best, stamp and cut dies. Yep, so we just got the stamps, the U die on the back, and the stencils for the Hero Arts kit. But it makes beautiful, she did some beautiful cards, beautiful projects with this. So, next, okay, so this was new this year, and I was so excited. Oh, thanks, Vicky. Trinity Stamps jumped in on the fun, and I was just thrilled when I saw that in the spring. Was one of the main reasons that kind of drove me to want to make sure I was in the game for fall. Because Tracy, Not Afraid of Color, she's on the design team for Trinity, and I always see all the things she uses, and I love Trinity so much. So we got the oversized, the big coffee cup, takeout coffee cup shaped card die set, which does this. Super cool. A coordinating stencil that will add your shadows in for the lid. A stamp set with some sentiments. And we also did get a cardstock pack with their kit, but like I said, I used a lot of it as cut into, so we did receive some of their colors of cardstock, but as you can see, my homework. Okay, Queen Bee, I'm excited. Oh, hello, create and relate. Stacy. Okay. Hi, Stacy. I'm thinking that's you. And they also included one of their little blender brushes, which is really cool. Cheryl and I were talking last night how we wanted to try some of these things, and she was excited about this too. Me too. That's like when Trinity jumped on board, and not Trinity. Here I am, Trinity. Picket Fence Studios, and we got their dauber um, sponges blending things done. Yeah. I'll talk about the cost. I'll talk about the cost in a minute, Lala. I gotta look it up real quick and make sure I tell you right. So Trinity Stamps. Oh, and new this year. This isn't new. Honeybee has been part of the game, but Kelly Taylor is teaching the class, and I'm so excited because I love her. So they always include some really cool papers, and Kelly's theme that she's doing is called Man Cave. So really cool textured looking papers. Very, very masculine looking. I love them. And the die set. Oh, these were with Trinity too. I guess I got in the wrong. We got some of their little embellishments, which this was a first for me because I didn't own any of them. I know a lot of people have the Trinity little sequins and gems, and I didn't. But oh, these are so cool, and they're coffee themed. So that goes with my Trinity. So Honeybee, these are like game dies, game related dies. I wish there was a better picture, but you get a pool table, you get like a little pub bar, and you get like, it has like the little beer mug and the foam. You get the little like maybe soccer jerseys or game jerseys. There's a dartboard and darts. Let me see if it shows any more. But really, really cool kit. So yeah, so you get like the pool table, the pool stick holders, the lights that go above. Here's the little bars and the bar stools, beer mug, and then you get the jerseys. So super awesome, awesome die set. I'm excited about this. And then of course you get your sentiment stamp set. Game time, so it's kind of a lot of games, that you'd find in the man cave. So there's that. Now that ended the main event, which was 3 days. That event was $280, but there's a payment option, and they spread it out over several months. So they explain all of it on their website. I will link the website down below in the description box. But that was way more supplies than what the cost of the stuff would be at retail if you were to go to each company and buy the kits. I mean, just these dies. I know Tailored Expressions, their quad stencils that we got last year, those were like $45. So you figure that out, Yes. And then we have the bonus day. So that's what they did, is added a bonus day this year. Was it last year or in the beginning? This is the 7th event. So I'm thinking back in the beginning, they did have, it was a 4-day event. It was like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then they took it down to a 3-day because it was a lot for people. So then this fall, last spring was a 3-day event. And then this fall, they made a 3-day event. And then they were like, hey, some people still wanted that extra. And Catherine was saying last night, she didn't want to leave any companies out. So she extended it and created a bonus day as the 4th day to just give people an opportunity to try it out. And that was only $100. So, and this is, again, a kit that's worth way more than $100. And oh, I failed to show too that what they also include is all of your cardstock that you'll need for your card bases. So she gives their personal cardstock through Scrapbooking Cards Today. You get all of the cardstock for your card bases in 100-pound. She also includes the 80-pound cardstock. And they're so good that she marks it with the band so that you can tell. But we got this for die cutting and coloring. Black, because we had a Gina K class in there, so she included the black. We got some craft, we got the vellum that we did, and we also got several sheets of acetate as well as some watercoloring paper, because I believe it was Simon Hurley's class that used watercolor, and Lawn Fawn, she tends to use some watercolor paper too. So that's another thing. You get a big pack of paper. Mine is skinny because, like I said, I've already done my homework prep on the main event, and you can see this is how much I have left. So bonus day, yes, we have an alcohol marker class, and with Lori Craig, and she included a set of the muted set of 8 colors of Olos. We also got this really cool 160 color swatch chart. So I filled it in using, this is more than 8 colors, because over the past few events that I've done, they have included Olos too. So I think I'm up to quite a few Olos, because each one of these pens are 2 Olo markers, because when you get them, they're just a half marker, which seems odd, but they don't have that foam piece in the center. It's just the alcohol ink in there. So now you just need 52 pieces to complete the 80 piece. Yeah. Catherine Puller. No, Catherine. I can't say her last name. She's Canadian, but she's the owner of Scrapbooking Cards Today magazine. So, oh, sorry, reading the chat. But anyway, you get a half marker. So what they did is when we received these, we got the half markers in there, and then we got a little card of all of the connectors. So you're basically getting 2 markers. You can connect them together if you're more comfortable, which I do it for space. But we got 8 colors, which I'm so excited about. Yeah, Vicky, I can't think of her name. It's very Canadian. I will have to look that up, and I will tag her in this video. I tag her in most all of them that I do. This one's for you, Abraham. So the next class is Altenew. They always have a fabulous class. I'm excited about this one because Tasneem, Tasneem? She's the owner, and she's going to be teaching the class this time. So I'm excited. I don't see her name on here, but anyway, yeah, she's teaching the class. So this was really cool. It's an embossing folder with sentiments. So I'm excited about this. It's a mini sentiments 3D embossing folder. Then we got the Ethereal Blooms layering stamp set, which is really cool. Very fun. And that was the extent of their kit. I know you love Altenew. I was trying to think if they included, because like I said, I've dug in, so some of the things I'm kind of like, next class, Brutus Monroe. He included a little kit, and this is the first time ever, Catherine was saying, they've actually included Halloween-y type theme. And she said she was on the fence about it, but then when she saw Christopher's kit, she was super excited. So this is the little stamp set that he included. So cute. I love the little cake pop. So there's that. a little, I forget what this is called. Someone knows it. Someone knows it. Harlequin, is that it? The Harlequin pattern stencil. Some of his papers, which I love. And the shapes, I love that he did what Stamps of Life did, so that we can use the coordinating dies and we can cut them out, which is really cool. So coordinating dies and some, I believe this is embossing. I believe this is embossing powder. Oh, I don't have my list in front of me for them, but I do think it's embossing powder. In each box too, we get a little card that's curated. This is a little one that Catherine wrote herself. Every handmade card is a tiny canvas of joy, stitching together with ink, paper, and love. So it's really cool. And this shows all the classes. Let me see. I love that you guys are all connecting. I know, Lala. Well, seriously, you should check out the, I'll link the website down below. You can check it out. And I'm telling you, there's people, I didn't hear the numbers last night because I was kind of chatting on the side. So I kind of missed the numbers of how many kits they sold. But I know back in the spring, it was over 3,500 people that joined the event. And they were from all over the world. So this is Angie Hunt's class with LDRs Creative. I always love her kits too. And this, what you see too, don't be fooled because they always change it up. Like this is the first time that we've received these kind of prints and card toppers from LDRs. Well, actually, these are card bases. Did someone ask where we're all from? I don't know. I don't know, Queen Bee. I'm not sure. They may have. Hi, Maddie. So yeah, so these are card bases. I love the images. They're just so pretty. It's some really pretty prints. So pretty. And these are the toppers that go on them that match. And then she did this little, so her kit was a Wildwood kit. Wildwood class kit. You get your card bases, you got the pattern paper in the 5x7, which is this. And she did some beautiful papers. Look at these. Look at that. These remind me of Karen's leaves. What beautiful. They kind of have that honeybee feel. Look at this. This one's up my alley with the blueberries. Double-sided. Look at this grunge. Oh, this makes me drool. But anyway, beautiful. And then she included, what else was there? Oh, this is rub-on. I knew that this was something to do. This is rub-ons, the snow rub-ons. So you can pull it out and rub on the snow. And then the frame and tag sentiment. These are rub-ons as well. And you got the coordinating dies for that. And the little tag, it fits these little hello, love you, smile, enjoy. So pretty cool. Oh yeah, I know. That's why I love these events, Lala, because it someone that I was chit-chatting with last night had mentioned buying these kits now that she's jumped on the wagon. She jumped on the wagon after not the last one I showed, but the one before. She jumped she jumped on the wagon, and she said she's found by paying the money out for this, it's saved her in buying all of this stuff, you know, all the Mod Podge of things in the industry throughout the year, because you have this coming, and it's a little taste of each company's things. You know, you get to try it out, and then you get to you take the class with the person, and you know, it's you get to meet them too, you know. Thanks, Queen Bee. So this next one is Pink and Main. Now, it used to be Michelle was teaching the classes, and now she's got Libby Hickson working for her. So Libby has been teaching the classes, which is really cool. I love me some Libby. I don't know if this will show. I love this die. It's trees, and it has like little stars that hang down. So cool. So cool. And then you have all your coordinating dies, and there's also a big sentiment die in there that says warm wishes. And I'm looking for, oh, here we go. And then she included this little woodland animal stamp set. It's really, really cute. And then again, we have some of that graphic paper. I don't know if this has to do with all the big boom of AI or what, but I'm not complaining. I really have found the papers to be lovely. And especially if you like to do things like watercolor and you can't create a scene like this, this is a great background for a card. So really, really pretty images. Super pretty. I need all the help I can get. Don't we all, Stacy? Did you say your name was Stacy? I can't remember if I've seen you before. Do I know you? If this is your first time, welcome. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on the chat. Thank you, Lala. See, I'm horrible at remembering to mention certain things. The classes during the event are all live. You actually get a link to, when you sign up, you actually go into her website, and there's a portal that is yours, your dashboard. All of the classes, the class links, all the information for the event is in that dashboard. That stays there so that you can go back. Like, I can go back 3 or 4 events, and I can watch all of the stuff, the videos again. They start out live in class, but they are saved so that you can go back and revisit anytime. Because these classes do not have to be completed during the event. You can do it anytime you want. They're saved. So what I do is I make a private playlist on YouTube, because all the videos are streamed on YouTube, and they're unlisted for event goers only. And what I do is I just mark them, like I have a crop and create for spring, crop and create for fall 2024, crop and create spring 2024. So I mark them in my playlist, and make it stays private, and then I can go back and revisit any of the classes whenever I want. What to do if you need help, right? So they do a spring and fall event. They also have smaller events that are like one-day events. I think this year there was a spooky one that was Halloween. They also offer a holiday event. They have multiples throughout the year. These are the big ones, and this is the card makers event, which is the crop and create card makers. And then they have a paper crafters one, which is more geared towards scrapbookers. So those that are into scrapbooking, you can you have that option. And so let's see what we got here. I think this is the last class. Yes. So this was a class that was curated by Catherine herself and Megan Andrews. she teaches for scrapbooking cards today. So this is a stamp set I was telling you. I love it. Look at this. It has the little birds and flowers, butterflies, and look, the mushrooms, all the little sets of leaves, some grass. I love the bare trees. It even has the butterfly trails. But you coordinate this. Comes with dies. There is the stencil for clouds. You also get the mask. Look at this. These are like the stencils where you can go over your tree. Get this out. And make it whatever kind of tree you want. And then you can add things. You want to add snow, add snow. Look at this. You can add this. You can make it this kind of tree. How fun is that? I love it. So yeah. And I believe Lisa Hetrick, she is a designer for Gina K. She helped design this kit as well. And also it's her talents that actually puts together the beautiful book that you get that includes all your classes. Now I don't have, this includes the main event, and what they did was just created a digital for the bonus day. So yeah. Carrie Porter, hello. Long time no see, my friend. I'm so glad to catch you while I'm live. Aren't they nice, Addie? You probably would love these because, you know, you dabble in a little of both. And it's a great way if you're just tunneled into one company that you love and you want to expand your horizons, you kind of get a taste of everything. So you get some Trinity, you get some Pink and Main, and, you know, you get some Lawn Fawn. And I love that. That's what I love. Oh, hi, Jim. I saw someone say hi to Jim. Hello. So, oh, Dawn, I have a set of watercolors that I have never used. They were gifted. Oh, my. Well, pull them out, Queen Bee. You'll have to play with those after you finish your acrylic masterpiece. All right, so there's that. Also, in the box, each year, she includes a block. And I'm glad I can finally pull it out. I was waiting. I didn't want to get it dirty until after I did the unboxing. So I'm excited. Now I get to use it. So each year she includes a block. Do I have another one over here? And they are different shapes, and this is why I didn't pull it out yet until I showed it, because see, I get them all inky and gluey. So this is this year's, which I love the shape for your stamping. So that's always the little free gift she puts in. And then she includes some swag for you. Well, the block is swag too, but in past years we've gotten this little dish for ephemera and holding things, or you could mix paint, you could use it as a palette for, you know, whatever. And this is really cool. We got this maybe in the spring, but it's one of those magnetic dishes that hold your die cuts. So that was that. I keep it on my desk. What was the one of the year? Oh, hold on, I'll grab it. Trying to think of what else there is. I know there's more and I can't think offhand. This was another one that we had gotten one year. It's a stencil holder when you're drying your stencils. It's a drying rack. So really, she's so generous in her stuff. We got the little Spellbinders scissors, in her color also one year, which was really fun. I'm trying to think what else, but anyway, super, super cool. Oops, I'm losing catch up on chat. Yeah, Norma, isn't it awesome? Oh, hey, Karen, you're back in. Right? So this year's swag, because you guys know all the craze going around the internets with the T-square rulers. So Scrapbooking Cards today generated, and somebody had suggested this last year, including their own T-ruler. So we did receive that. And it's super awesome because she gave us a little key, and it has the key for the A2 standard size, and it shows you where the mark is for that, for the sizes. So you have like your 4.25 by 5.5. That's your A2 measurements. A 4-bar card, also included in there. A slim line and the mini slim line. So super, super awesome. And it's got the little rivets. You can spin it around, or you could hang it, I guess, if you wanted. But that was our extra piece of swag. Hey, Wims, welcome in. Yeah. So that was that. So that's it. That's what you get. And all together. Oh, and then of course there was, I didn't show you, I showed you the Ola markers, but I didn't show you. So this was a separate paper pack that she included to encompass the bonus day classes. So you have all your 100-pound cardstock for your card bases, 80-pound for coloring and die cutting. We got some acetate, some vellum, some watercolor panels, some black cardstock, and yeah. And then we got this sheet that Lori Craig created on marker paper, that can be divided into 3 card fronts that we will be coloring in for part of our class. Almost forgot that. But so here's the thing, because a lot of people are like, oh, it's so pricey. I think about what I would pay on an individual thing. Like if you get a card kit, you know, people are into a lot of these Spellbinders, you know, on that wagon. If you think about that, you would spend like $100 a month on ordering different craft supplies or kits or whatever. It's this event is so much more affordable in the long run when you part out how much each of these kits would cost individually. I'm not sure, like these, I would have to go look like maybe on the Olo site or the Pink and Main site and see how much it is for an 8-pack of markers. Not sure, but I'm sure it's more than what it costs to curate into this kit. So I'm going to take 2 markers. Is everyone connecting? I don't have any mods in here, I don't think. So, oh yes, I do. I saw Jim. He's my mod. So yesterday I was watching Chef Sarah. She might not be in here, and that's okay. She had gotten some alcohol markers, and I was mentioning coloring tip to tip to create more colors. Like when you have two colors and you're trying to shade out and you need to go in between and you don't have that in between, that you can take your markers to create a smoother blend. And I don't know if this will work. I'm using the 2 different colors, but you can take them, if you put them end to end. This is the yellow to the green. I'm not good with my right hand. I know Karen has done the right hand thing, but you can touch them. And I think I'm probably sucking up the yellow. Maybe I got some green in there. Maybe these aren't the ones to do it with. Let me try my regular alcohol marker. These are alcohol markers too. Let me try something like this. I'm sure my paper is not good either because it's not marker paper. Okay, let's try this. Oh, oh. You can go tip to tip and create a middle color. So see how I have now there's a third color in there? Oh, I can't do this right-handed. It's kind of like an in-between shade. Yes, Abraham, you can do it with all alcohol markers. So she had bought a big pack of markers, and she has some water brush pens, and I've done it with water brush pens too. So see, I did tip to tip, and I kind of found that middle ground there, and it kind of made it more of a smooth blend between them. So if I do that, I can go right in between, and it kind of smooths the transition so that it's not so rigid. Now, oop, you kind of get a smooth. Does that make sense? Hi, Shay. Oh, you guys are so funny. So swapping a playlist, Maddie, is when you would go in, if you have a playlist on your channel, if somebody else is going to connect to you and you're trying to get yourself out there, or if you need to raise your watch hours, you can send someone your playlist, and they will watch your playlist to get your help you increase your watch hours. There, Chef Sarah. Oh, hey, there. Hi, Sarah. Did you catch my demonstration? There she is. Yeah. And then she would do the same, that if you do it, and when you say you do it, you know, you would agree to do that to support that person. So thank you, Lala. Thank you, guys. So anyway, so that's that. I just wanted to throw that in at the end. So I will make sure to link Scrapbook and Cards Today in the description list, so that you guys can, anybody that's interested or thinks that they might want to give it a try and see how they like it. I know my friend Cheryl, she's in the chat from earlier, she's kind of hooked now, and I get it because I got hooked too, thanks to someone gifting me a box, and then I just ran with it from there, and I've been buying them ever since. And here it is without all its stuffing, and after I've pulled out all of the things for my homework. But I love that you get like you know, Concord and Night. This gives you an opportunity to check out their inks to see if you like them. You know, I haven't purchased any on my own. I like them, but not enough to go and purchase. Maybe the bigger pads might be nicer. My thing that I've noticed, they're foam. They're very juicy in a cube, but I will tell you, they run out quick. So if I was to do anything, ooh, that's such a pretty color, plumberry. I would possibly buy the reinkers for these cubes that I have, and that would be the extent of that. But that's what I'm saying, is you can kind of look in here. Now Karen might look at Gina K and be like, oh yeah, no, I'm skipping that. I don't want to do Gina K. Get up in there. Just kidding, Karen. But anyway, that's the end of that. Oh, that's nice that you guys, right, Cheryl? She said it's exciting and it feels like a club that everybody should be in because yes, Jim, their ink does match their paper line. And people that are, if you love that, and I think that that's the thing, if you get in there and you do that, you and you're sucked into that, that's something that someone will love. You know what I mean? So, um, having that coordinate like that. Uh, yes, Maddie. Pretty much that's what you do. Just go in, leave a comment because of the algorithm. You know, they want to see that you're interacting and not just a bot that's going and just clicking things, and it won't remove her as a subscriber to your channel or you from hers, you know. That's it. But listen, guys, only do it to people that you really, if you enjoy their content. You don't want a bunch of stuff. And I'll tell you from experience, going and doing that in the very, very beginning is, I love to support everyone. But then next thing you know, I have all this feed full of stuff that some things I don't even do, which is like Lego building. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore with people that build Legos because it just fills my, my feed, and I can't find the things that I'm really trying to look for, you know. But oh, like Cheryl was saying, it is something, and that's the thing that Catherine, the owner, is so passionate about this event, and she gets so much support from all of the company owners and their people, and her and Jennifer McGuire last night, just amazing as always. And that's another cool thing. You get like a really cool bonus at the end for hey Nancy, from Jennifer. She always, you know, her engineering brain goes crazy and she takes the contents from these kits and she will mash everything up and create all new things, like things your brain is going to twist into a tight knot, like how in the heck. It will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. I think you could handle all the things now. I think you could too, Karen. I think you could too. So, so yeah. So check it, you know, check it out. If you're interested in, I'm not telling everyone they have to, but if you're interested in starting somewhere and saying, you know, I really love this company's things, but I want to love I like this company's things too. And I have this budget, but I don't know where is this box. You can try a little of everybody's, you know, it's like that mixed snack, like a party mix. And you just get to try a handful of everything. And then you can decide, you know, I really liked Honeybee's stuff. Not, you know, didn't care for, you know, scrapbook.com so much or whatever. You know, maybe a lot of people don't like the Lawn Fawn stuff. Now I like Lawn Fawn. I have grandkids, so I like their cutesy things to make cards, you know, like that. But it's pretty cool. What's this? Queen Bee says, if you liked help growing your channel, leave this. Queen Bee, she's, see Karen, I got one of those. Queen Bee, she's like my little marketeer. I love it. She's so sweet. That's right, Jim. That's a great way to put it. A little dip into the crafty pond. You can kind of get a little taste of all of it. Oh, that's good, Queen Bee. See, you like, I do too. I like a lot of genres, but I have to, now sometimes I go off on a tangent and I'm watching and binging all of maybe fiber arts stuff. So then before I know it, I don't have any junk journal or card making things coming up in my feed, and it's all fiber arts, whether it's felting or knitting or crocheting. And then I'm like, oops. Then I jump off that bandwagon and I'm down. That's right, darn rabbit holes. Then I'm back to the card making stuff again, you know? So it all depends. It all depends. I support so many people on YouTube. Hence the reason I need a break. I love you all. But, whew. So, but I'm glad, and I'll be live with Tracy on Friday morning. I have a post ready to go up Friday late. Oh, and I'll be on with Beth. Beth and I are going to go live tomorrow on her channel. I'll try to link her channel down below. Her and I will be going live. That's 9 Eastern, right, Beth? tomorrow morning on her channel. That's Happy Place Crafting. She's invited me. Well, maybe I invited myself. 9 a.m. Don't forget. I won't. So Queen Bee. Oh yeah, Queen Bee. You got it. That's what you need to. Oh, hasn't she been in there, Karen? Maybe not. I don't know. So drop the link to the channel. All right, let me see. Let me go to. Oh no, I don't want to report her. How do I want to go to. How do I go to her channel? Oh, here we go. I don't know if she has a link up yet. No, she doesn't. So I'm just going to go to her. I'll just drop her main channel in here. Copy link. Beth. So that's Beth's channel. That's where I'll be tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern. And then I'll be with Tracy on our regularly scheduled program on Friday at 10 Eastern, 9 Central. And that's it. And that'll be it. That'll be it for a while. But some of you have reached out and asked for other ways to keep in touch, and I have responded. So that way, that's why I don't like modding. Oh, oh, Abraham, I should make you a mod just because now. Oh, let me set an alarm. I have yet to see a Beth and Dawn live. Oh, really? Oh, we went live together a while back and watercolored. I can't remember if it was during watercolor month or what, but gotcha. I'm actually working right now. So okay. You guys are awesome. I'm so glad. I'm so glad to see you guys all in here. It just makes my heart so happy. And thank you for everyone that has supported me too on this leave, because like I was saying, I had said it I think in Karen's live yesterday, but also I think it was in Pam, the Ginger Cat Lady's live the other day. It hasn't been an easy decision. And I did start, it was weighing on my heart to do that probably a couple of months ago, and I just kind of just kept pushing it back and just kind of pushing it out of my mind, and then it just really started, banging me on the head. So, but I don't want you guys to think that I unappreciate anything. Abraham, you have gifted me so much throughout my YouTube journey, and I'm not saying this because I am planning on coming back, but I don't know what's going to happen with things in my in-person life. So we'll see. But I just want to thank you for that. Thank you for blessing me. Thank you for being my friend. I've enjoyed our chats, and it's been fabulous. And I'll tell you, I've used everything that you have sent me. It's really expanded my mind and my thoughts. And oh, thank you. I missed it again. It went by. Did you say, Crete, really? Did you say you're Stacy? I can't remember. My goodness. Such a space cadet. That's and Lala, you pushed me outside of my zone in so many ways too, as far as just getting myself out there, doing my my YouTube logo design, resetting that up, and hopefully this is things while I'm away. I won't be not busy for sure. In between, lifing, I have plans to pull out my old notebook, and I have a notebook from when I first started my channel, and it has all of the things that I had plans to do with my channel for different days of the week, like Watercolor Wednesday and Make It Monday and Flashback Friday, I'm pulling out all of my different supplies and my mediums, and just playing and creating, showing the potential of different things, how to use stuff in different ways. So I'm going to be going through all that, and I want to come up with a way to yes, I think we did, Nancy. I think we did. I think we did. Crazy. I miss our crafty chat that we did a couple times. I loved that. That was so fun. But I want to put together a schedule type. Yes, and Jim, yes, I would like to get back to the card Yahtzee. I would like to get back to the art Yahtzee. I have all of the stuff, and since I did my room reset, and that was another reason why I wanted to do a reset on my room before I left, so that it would be ready for me. I was kind of trying to think ahead and know, you know, like give myself like a glimpse of hope of this. You plan this, Dawn, you know, look to this. So, oh, Vicky, yeah, how it's indefinite. And this is why I'm saying it's indefinite, because I thought about putting a time limit on it. And then, like, you know, hey, I'm going to take a month and I'll come back in, you know, the end of October, beginning of November or whatever. But then that started stressing me out. It started stressing me out thinking, can I get the things in order that I need to get done and get back to my virtual friends in that length of time? So I decided to take that pressure off myself and just leave it at indefinite, do what I need to do without any pressures of, oh, I only have 3 weeks left to get, you know, all these things taken care of and stuff done. And I just some yes, Maddie, I found that out. Thank you. They were just lovely. Um, Thank you, Abraham. I just want to give myself no limits. I want to no barriers, boundaries, time limitation, whatever, however. I just want to do what I need to do and then go from there. So yeah. I appreciate that you thought of me, Maddie, when you let me show real quick. I'll show what I did with them. I have little Spellbinders die cuts all over my floor in front of my desk. So this is my bee journal. And the tags that you sent me, look. So now I have a little bit of you because you thought of me, and a little bit of Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you. And here's another one. So, yeah. I'm trying to think. Was there another one? Oh, yeah, right here. I put it in the envelope. Whoop. Ah, don't get stuck in there. Maybe that wasn't a great idea. Oh, it's the window. It's the window from my envelope. Must have. That's why. There we go. So there it is. So maybe I don't put it in that one. Oh gosh, and how do I fix that now? Huh. What the hey? Good thing this is just mine. It'll be a couple months, Jim, before we put the bees up for winter. They will, the beekeeper will probably come back to insulate the hive, probably October, the end of October. If it depends on the weather though, really, you know. Thank you, Lala. And Maddie, to answer your question, my email is on my channel. If you just send me an email, I can send you information, my information. But most of you have my mailing address too. Vicky, same thing. My email is on under my channel description, so you can just if you email me, I can send you my mailing address if you want to correspond by mail. We can all be pals. Thank you, Lala. It was fun. It was a die from Hero Arts, from a Hero Arts kit years ago. And I just spun it around on the paper and layered, and I used some of their honey glaze, and I really love it. And I just inked all the layers all the way down. This one I left a different color because I wanted her to kind of represent the queen in the hive. And Queen Bee, yes, I will tell the Queen Bee hello. So, yeah. But yeah, so we'll cover them up. And I know I had questions in the past too. People were asking about the honey. Like, well, when do we take the honey, or will we take honey? No honey this year. This colony of bees is new to me. We're still getting used to it. We've kind of, it's been really weird because these, my colony, my beekeeper's colony, and then his son-in-law's colony, we all came from the same location, from a man who had all of these hives. He had the whole apiary. Is it apiary? Yeah, apiary. That was his father's, and his father passed away, but there were a lot of hives. So I don't know how long these hives sat independent without someone tending them, but they were almost like, so hardly ever have we had stings. And I think this year, actually, we haven't had any stings here. But my beekeeper went out, his hive from the same, these came from the same location. Sorry, I'm getting stuck up on. He has gotten stung several times. His son-in-law, same thing. He's like, this is the weirdest thing. Like, he never got stung, even in his bee suit, never got stung from his previous colonies of bees. But these colonies, that's why I've been chuckling and calling them feral bees, because they are not right. I don't know what's going on. So, yeah, I don't know. So I still try to walk down by the hive, and, I put my voice out there. So they can, because they do recognize your voice. They recognize, actually really weirdly, but they recognize your face too. So that's why I always tell my roommate, I'm like, don't go batting and swatting at them, because they see who you are. If you go doing that, they're going to come at you. So these, it's been a really tough time, and it's been a struggle, because you guys know how I just connected my past few colonies of bees. I've really connected with last year's bees that I had that swarmed. They left on me. I really built a really tight relationship with those bees. I'm really sad that I abandoned them. Pretty much, that's what I'll say. I abandoned them, and it was really sad. All right, Nancy, take care. Have a great day. You keep getting hives in your yard, but you don't want them? Like honeycomb, and are they honeybees, Sarah? Oh, well, you know what? You carried on the legacy, Queen Bee. I love that. Shay, I sure will miss you, Dawn, but super excited you're doing what's healthy. We'll see you in the future, and hope it's over. Thank you, Shay. Thank you. I love you guys too. Take care, Stacy. I think it's Stacy. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Create and relate. Oh. Oh, in the ground. Those are probably like yellow jacket or type of wasp, if they're that kind of hive. That's crazy. I've never seen so many bees and wasps as I have this year in my yard. We've had several nests of the yellow jackets and the oh, it's the paper wasp. They're like the big black ones with the white bottoms. And I've never had a, oh, it is Stacy. Take care, Stacy. Thank you, Vicky. I've never had a paper wasp nest ever on my property, and I've been here 25 years. So it was really cool. I actually avoided telling my roommate because I didn't want him to try to shoot it down and get rid of it, because I wanted to see how big it was going to get. And it's probably about this big, and I'm kind of hoping that it will fall this winter so I can I want the hive. We'll see. But anyway, well, that's it. I'm all out of breath. I'm all out of thoughts. I'm all out of things. And my next creative thing will be tomorrow on Beth's channel at 9 a.m. And I hope I see a lot of you guys there. Hi, Lana. I'm just leaving. Ah. Yeah, they're probably yellow jackets, Sarah. Yes, wasps are vicious. They are vicious. So, and Vicky, thank you for asking about that. Yeah, and if you email me, also any of you guys that I have on Instagram, if I can remember who reached out and asked, I can message you on Instagram also and leave you my address. Oh yes, I will. I will, Queen Bee. I will. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. There you go, my dear. Okay, Lala, I understand. Oh, Jim, this is not tea. Let me tell you. Look, it's cheating. It's camper's coffee. I call it camper's coffee. It's like the Folgers tea bag. I hate it, but I ran out of coffee. Can you believe it? And that was all I could find in my pantry. I was like, oh, but I was thankful that I found it. But yeah. And Lala, I know that you're live too in the morning. And I'll try to catch you. And if I don't catch you live, I try to catch your replays. I watch them. I put them on my watch list and watch at night. So I love you guys too, and thanks for watching. And like I said, I'll put the info up. If not, go to Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine, go to their website, check out their events. If you're looking to try something new, it's super fun, and they make it affordable and offer the payment plan for those that just don't have a lump sum, which I don't. I'm on a fixed monthly income and it's the minimal. So hey, if I can do it, I know somebody else that has a little more could probably do it, but I guess it depends on your personal spending life, how things go. But anyway, take care, and I will see you guys all around the webs until Friday. Bye.